Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. We're going to be talking today about supply chain situations, and this is right out of Texas. It's actually out of the Hedge. We're going to link it below. We're going to go over it. Mexican trucker blockade paralyzes Texas border crossing. It says commercial traffic at a key South Texas border crossing has been halted due to a trucker protest on the Mexican side of the border, added to fears of more supply chain disruptions for fresh produce. Now, this is very interesting because this goes along with what we've been talking about on how to prepare for these coming shortages that are going to be absolutely insane. And the facts are, guys, some people may say, oh, this is easily mitigated once it's in the news. People are going to do something about it. But I want to share something. Let's just give an example right here. Just this photo right here. Just all these trucks stopped. Let's just say, there are some more trucks back here. The second trucks stop, and they aren't just slowly trickling through to their destinations. What happens is, let's say they're stopped for a day or 2 days. Well, then that becomes a day or 2 days that they don't get to the store, right? So people, we have this just-in-time delivery program or system that our country was built on because of taxation, really. And I need to do a video about that. But essentially, companies are taxed on inventory. So they try and keep their inventory low. They try and keep it at just enough of what people are going to purchase, especially fresh produce. Fresh produce obviously goes bad, right? So we have an issue there. But the second a couple days goes by and a grocery store hasn't gotten its allotment of goods, its orders in, right? Fresh produce, food, anything in the grocery store. What happens is those people keep buying things. People need, there's only so many stores in every town. There's usually only enough stores in town to service the good of the people, the needs of the people, because if there are more stores, those stores would go out of business, right? Because they wouldn't sell enough goods. So what happens is those store shelves go empty, and then people start to panic. All right. Now, in this situation, when we're talking about avocados, broccoli, peppers, strawberries, and tomatoes, the issue is that those are fresh goods. And we've been talking about the need to get canned goods, canned tomatoes, canned green beans, pickled items, vegetables, and things. So we could still have those vital nutrients when times get rough. And I do believe that by this fall, honestly, we are going to see one of the craziest events in our country's history when it comes to lack of food. Okay. I don't mean to say that to startle people. I say it to wake people up. And with that being said, if you guys would consider subscribing, if you've been watching this channel for a while, and a lot of people, they just don't subscribe. They watch the videos, but we're trying to get the good news, the message of what's coming ahead of time, so we can warn people, so that not only are they prepared, they're going to be able to take advantage of these situations. Okay. And we're going to be able to invest right when people are, quite frankly, losing their minds. All right. So going a little bit more into it, it says, I skipped ahead. It says the Far Rosea International Bridge, Rosanoa, geez, the ninja can't read. One of the busiest trade crossings in the Rio Grande Valley, and handles a large amount of Mexican produce, closed in both directions after Mexican truckers blocked the port of entry in a move to express their discontent with Abbott's new rules. Abbott's the governor of Texas, to enhance searches of 18-wheelers for drugs. So you have all of these shippers that are blocking the way. Now, I can guarantee you these truck drivers are probably not getting the blessing of the produce growers that are shipping these goods, okay? And so this is a very interesting protest that could lead to some very serious issues. And it literally, like I said, does not take more than a couple days to feel the impact in our country. It says the truckers say Abbott's order to add another layer of inspections has slowed down their transit time through the port of entry and is why they're holding a protest. The commercial traffic at Far International Bridge is currently halted temporarily in both directions due to a protest occurring on the Reynosa side of the bridge and due to no southbound movement by U.S. carriers. And this is from the U.S. Custom and Borders Protection, right? We're going to click this. Hopefully it doesn't blow your ears out. Sorry. So just showing pretty much nothing going on, right? The traffic is dead. And then obviously right here, the bridge cam showing nothing going on. Right here, these trucks that are literally holding up all of this traffic, tons of goods that need to go into the United States that are being held back. And again, most of these goods are fresh produce and fruits. Okay. The thing is another thing that I want to bring up to you guys is when, you know, the stores go empty, what happens is people panic. And we saw this with toilet paper in 2020. When people couldn't go and get a thing of toilet paper, the second they could find toilet paper, they bought 2, 3, maybe 5 things of it. And then that caused an even bigger panic. So it exacerbates the issue when people start going, oh my gosh, what do you mean there's no food at my grocery store? Okay. So that's why I want you guys to be prepared ahead of time to start stocking up now, before the craziness starts, because that's something somewhere you don't even want to be. You don't even want to be at the grocery store and people are freaking out, quite frankly. Now, right here, Jerry Maldonado, president of Laredo Motor Carriers Association, told Bloomberg that wait times at the Laredo port of entry jumped to 4 hours from the usual 30 minutes following the disruptions at the Farosa International Bridge. Again, that is going to get, if this persists for another few days, that time lag is going to get even worse. It's going to go, could go 8 hours. It could go a couple of days. And that is what we're trying to watch right now. So I'm going to keep you guys abreast of the situation. Keep an eye on this, because as this develops, remember, there's food in your stores today, but if it gets worse and we see it traveling from the border to, look at all this crap, like stuff ads from Google, total crap. My point being is that we want to be prepared. So we want to see this stuff ahead of time. All right, guys, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope everything is great, and we'll be prepared, not scared. All right, that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.